We're back for another episode of the Funtendo Comedy Special, where today we're going to be talking about jobs and careers. When you were young and growing up, the question they always asked you is, what do you want to do when you grow up?
100%.
What do you want to be? And a lot of kids would say, I want to be a teacher. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a police officer. I'd like to be a nurse. I'd like to be a firefighter. And then the geeky smart kids with the big bifocal glasses, they would say, I'd like to be a physio-electrolysis scientist. Now, back then there wasn't a lot of pressure on you to figure out what you wanted to do. You still had some time. You had to grow up. There was other experiences that you had to get along the way.
100%.
So you got to your teenage years and you were so excited to get your very first job. You went and filled out applications at Mickey D's and BK in your local grocery store so you could bag groceries or take orders. And you finally landed your first job.
100%.
They gave you your uniform and your hat. You put your hat on and your uniform and you were ready to go for the day. People asked you, well, where'd you get a job at? Well, I got a job at Mickey D's. Oh, what are you doing at Mickey D's? I'm a customer service representative. What? So that means you're an order taker. No. I don't just take orders. I take orders and I also coordinate the dining room and the garbage, and I also put fries in. You know, I'm not old enough to cook yet, but I'm a customer service representative. Man, you flipping burgers. That's what you do. You were so excited. You went to work every day, part-time after school, and slaved away. It seemed like it took an eternity for your first paycheck to show up.
100%.
Because the first week you didn't get paid, they held that paycheck over until the next following Friday. So after your second week working, you finally got your first paycheck. And it came with an envelope. And you never forget how proud that moment was when you got your very first paycheck.
100%.
And you opened your paycheck up, excited. Just tore the envelope open. Pulled your check out. Looked at it. $64.26. What? $64.26? This isn't adding up. I make $8 an hour and I worked for 14 hours. Hold on, let me do the calculation. And for the really smart geeky kids, according to my calculations, that should be $112. And then you start reading down the line. Federal income tax, state income tax, FICA, Social Security, job benefits. And your check just keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. At this moment, this is when you start to realize that a job is a raw deal.
100%.
You work your part-time jobs through high school. You start up college. And again, the question comes up. What do you want to go to school for? What do you want to do for your career? And you're thinking, I gotta get this figured out. Now you've already enrolled in college and you're already taking a bunch of classes that really may or may not apply to your degree, but everyone tells you you'll figure it out along the way. Just go to school and you'll figure it out. So you're taking all types of classes that are fun. You're taking astrology and history 101 and muffin baking classes, how to be a mascot on the holidays. You're taking classes to learn how to become the Easter Bunny and market yourself as Santa Claus when Christmas time comes. You even took a class on how to be a leprechaun on St. Patrick's Day. If you follow the lucky rainbow, you'll find the pot of gold. Thinking back to the days where you used to eat Lucky Charms. Now the college that you attend has got a wide array of classes.
100%.
So you decide you're going to sign up for some other classes to explore, your interests and whatnot. So next semester, they offered an ice cream sundae making class. And to you, that's absolutely perfect. You sign up for the ice cream making and sundae making class, and all of a sudden you find yourself immersed in a world of ice cream. They take you on your first trip to Baskin-Robbins 31 flavors, where you get to experience what it would be like to be a professional ice cream scooper. Now, growing up with the sweet tooth that you had, this could potentially be a great career fit for you.
100%.
You get to be surrounded by ice cream all the time. You get to top your own sundaes. You get to put extra sprinkles on, cherries, pump extra hot fudge on it when you want it, and you get a discount. And you're thinking in your mind, if I do what I love, I'll never have to work another day of my life.
100%.
Now, you've always been interested in fashion and retail, so you end up taking a retail fashion marketing class. Sounds pretty interesting. You get in the class, and throughout the semester, they teach you how to fold clothes, how to ring up customers on a register. That'll be $74.26, please. How to tear a receipt properly off the register without ripping the paper. Hold on. Manager, I need a receipt reprint. But the most valuable skill of all that they teach you in your retail marketing class is how to dress a mannequin. Now, you've seen mannequins with their clothes on before. You go out shopping at the department store, and all the mannequins are dressed up perfectly. And not only that, the mannequins are wearing the outfit that you want.
100%.
You go and shop and you see the mannequin, and you want exactly how that mannequin's dressed. Excuse me, do you have the pants and the shirt and the socks and everything? I need the whole outfit. I need the whole mannequin outfit. I'm sorry, sir, we sold out of the cardigan sweater. What do you mean you sold out of the cardigan sweater? That old ugly thing with checkerboard, I ain't even want that anyway. Your class takes a field trip to the local department store, and you get an inside look on what really happens in retail. So they take you behind the scenes, and you get to go into the stock room and see what's actually going on. You see all the boxes stacked up, and you see the delivery people coming in, delivering all these boxes, and you're seeing all the extra display furniture that they're currently not using. You're seeing all the holiday decorations that they have in the back for all the very different holidays. Christmas, you see the Santa Claus back there, which kind of looks a little bit creepy, but anyways. You see the little short mini elves. You go back into the little Santa Claus and Christmas section, and it starts to get a little bit creepy when you see the mannequins in the back staring up at you. Your classmates wander off, and you're back here looking around, surrounded by all of these creepy Christmas decorations. And pretty soon you're backing up and you bump into something and it was just Santa Claus. No, I gotta get out of here. Then they take you to your favorite part. Wait a second. Where's the clothes? They got the mannequins all back here naked and undressed. You're seeing all the curves on the female mannequins and the V cuts and the hips and the backs. You seeing the men's chests are poking out and muscle, mannequin muscles and all this. But then you start to look down and you get down to the bottom. Hey, where's the feet at? How come the mannequins don't have no feet? And then some of the mannequins don't have hands either. What? The mannequins don't have hands? Well, what's going on back here? This is kind of getting a little bit crazy. And now, the smell hits you. What's that? Oh, that's mannequin dummy. Mannequin dummy. I didn't think mannequins smelled. Yeah, mannequins all have their own individual smell. So you start asking questions to the retail people. Well, how do mannequins have their own smell? Mannequins have their own smell. Don't you understand? Every mannequin is individual and unique. Every mannequin is an individual being. They all get dressed differently. They all have their own little space where they stand at. Each mannequin has their own personality. Oh, I didn't know. I was just asking. I never smelled a mannequin before. I didn't know a mannequin smelled. Now the field trip's over and you go back to college and you got some things to think about.
100%.
What am I gonna do? Which job am I gonna choose? Now your other friends, they all chose, more reasonable careers. Oh, I'm gonna be a teacher. I'm gonna be a doctor. I'm gonna be a garbage man. Nah, none of them careers are for me. I gotta figure out if I'm gonna do the retail marketing job or if I'm gonna do the ice cream and sundae making. I don't know. Meanwhile, them student loans is piling up.
100%.
You go back to see your student aid person in the financial aid department and she wants you to fill out your application for next semester's financial aid. And you start looking at the numbers. Wow. What's going on here? Yes, please sign right there. Whoa, wait a second. What am I signing? Well, basically what you're signing is you're basically signing that you're going to take out this loan and pay this money back. Well, who do I have to pay the money back to? Well, you have to pay the money back to Sally Mae. Who's Sally Mae? I thought Sally Mae was, one of these country girls or something. You mean Sally Mae in the astrology class? No, silly. Sally Mae is the guarantor of the loans. So these banks originate these financial loans for students and then they sell them to Sally Mae. Sally Mae is backed by the federal government.
100%.
So you mean the government has their hand in on my education and the loan?
100%.
Precisely. All right, well, can you break down what this itemization looks like over here? All I see is big numbers, and this loan numbers at the bottom does not appear to be correct. All right, well, here's the cost of the tuition right here. This is how much you're going to receive in Pell Grants. This is how much you're going to receive in student loan benefits. This is how much of a discount that we're going to give you if you sign up and pay all today. And this is the bottom line that you're going to pay for the next semester. Can you tell me that number? Well, after all of the grants that you've received, did you get any scholarships? Nah, I didn't get any scholarships. I wasn't that smart. I only C average, 2.0 average. Okay, well, based on the fact that you're going to get these grants and you're not going to get any scholarships, you need to take a loan out for $9,264.11. What? And that's for 1 quarter? Yes, that's for 1 quarter. So you're telling me the cost of school for me to get an ice cream scooping and sundae making degree is over $40,000 a year? Yes, that's right, sir. Does that include some ice cream sundaes or something? Are y'all throwing in some free dinners? Is there a vehicle included in this? No, sir. Do I get any types of, coupons, discounts to the local things around the campus? Room and board, a cafeteria card, some lunches or something, some breakfasts? Can y'all throw in some snacks at least? No, sir. We don't have a lot of time right now. I'm going on break, so can you go ahead and sign the document? Thank you so much. We got your cash. All right, we're all wrapped up here. Thank you very much. I'll be going on a smoke break right now, so I'll be back in 45 minutes. If you have any other questions, here's my card. Give me a call, and we can discuss the numbers or go over anything else again if you need that. Oh, by the way, on your way out, there is a stack of flyers on the table, and that stack of flyers basically is going to give you information about the local donation places where you could get charitable items, free clothing if you need it. There's a couple of soup kitchens on there. There's a couple of homeless shelters and whatnot on there, just in case you need to find some transition housing in the meanwhile. Feel free to take advantage of that list. There's Mary's Place is one of the local homeless shelters where, a lot of our students are actually living at, on their 4-year degree while they're waiting to get their full education. So just keep that in mind. There's tons of resources and then we also do have a weekly food giveaway where we give away, bags to the less fortunate people. And if you just want to take the application that's next to that flyer, then you can find out if you actually are low income enough to qualify for, those handouts on that weekly giveaway. But based on the numbers that I see here, with your part-time job making, $400 or a month, I don't think you're going to qualify. You can still get the freebies and the handouts and whatnot. What have I gotten myself into? Now you're in college, going to classes, working a part-time job, hustling, just to try to make ends meet. You're one of the brokest college people
100%.
ever. You can't even afford to go to McDonald's on a regular basis because you don't have no extra money. Them tuitions and fees and books are kicking your butt.
100%.
Then they tell you, at the end of the semester, you can sell your books back. Now, in the beginning of the semester, when you get your book brand new, the book is $114. You're thinking okay, I'm going to keep my book in great condition, and then at the end of the semester, I'm going to sell it back. At the end of the semester, when you go back to turn your books in to the bookstore, well, how much can I get for this book? I paid $114. It's in pristine condition and everything. We'll give you $27. $27 for my brand new book? I just paid $114. Hey, bro. Hey, man. What's wrong with you back there? Give me your manager. Manager, he's trying to cheat me. You come to the realization that this college thing is not all what it's cracked up to be.
100%.
You get to your 4th year of college. You've completed your degree successfully. Now you have a degree in ice cream cone making and Sundae sprinkling and a minor in retail market mannequin dressing. You're ready to go out into the real world and start making some real money, raking in that dough.
100%.
But little do you know, this is where the job starts. And this is where the career starts. After going out, sending out hundreds of resumes, going to job fairs, wearing little suits, putting on ties, getting haircuts, going in there with pencil pocket protectors on and pen protectors in it. Coming in, you didn't even got some glasses so you could look smarter. You're wearing glasses. You're out here shaking hands and networking and asking. You done asked everybody you know, is your company hiring? Nah. Is your company hiring? No, we ain't hiring right now. Is your company hiring? No, we ain't hiring. Check back next month. It's been a couple of months now. You get your very first bill in the mail from your student loans. Now, you call your counselor up. Hey, what's going on? I just got my first bill. I just want to add a couple questions before I open it up. What if I can't pay? What if I can't pay on time? I don't have a job yet. Oh, well, you can get a request for forbearance, or, you could potentially get a loan modification. It just really depends on your situation, but they're pretty flexible with you. They'll work with you. Okay. All right, that's all I needed to know. I'll give you a call back after I open this up if I have any other questions. Click. You hang up the phone. You open it up. What? You owe $136,729.42 for a 4-year Sundae making and ice cream Sundae sprinkling degree with a minor in retail mannequin marketing and dressing. The Board of Regents at the university and all of the professors, thank you. Thank you so much. We got your cash. Thank you so much. Your phone rings. A job? Yeah, I'm available. I'll be down there right away. You run down to that job. You got all dressed up. You're ready to go. You get to the job. You didn't even bother finding out what job it was. It's a job, and you need a job right now.
100%.
You got bills to pay. Student loans got to get paid. Mom and dad about to kick you out because you've been lounging around on their couch for the last couple weeks, using up all their internet for free, eating up their food for free. They thought you were actually going to be somebody
100%.
when they sent you off to go to college. And now you got to prove your worth. So whatever job comes along, you pretty much just got to take the job. So you arrive at the interview. You done got a copy of your resume. You're dressed for success, dressed fresh. Shoes is looking on point. Everything, every detail is immaculate. Okay, sir, are you familiar with the job description? No, can you give me a copy of the job description? Okay. Modeling and all right. So, do you have any questions? Yeah. So, this is a retail marketing position, correct? Yes, it is. Okay. How much does it pay? It pays $12.75 an hour. That's starting within 6 months, depending on your performance. you might actually be able to get an increase of 50 cents. So that would bump up your pay. And there's other bonuses and incentives that are performance-based that could factor in to your eventual pay that you take home. Okay. So basically this job is, I'm going to be dressing up the mannequins that you have in the windows and putting clothes on them, right? No. Well, what is it? You're going to dress up and you're going to be the mannequin. Huh? You want me to dress up like this mannequin dummy and stand in your window for 8 hours a day? Well, it's not exactly 8 hours a day. You actually will be getting a 15-minute break twice a day, and then you get a half an hour lunch. What? You want me to dress up like this dummy over here? Yes, sir. So basically, our business has shifted in the business model that we're using, and we'll be replacing all of the mannequins with real people because it's actually cheaper to pay a person to stand in the window and be the mannequin. And we also think that it brings kind of more of a realistic touch to the marketing aspect of our business. So yes, you would be a mannequin dressed up and you would stand in the window. Well, what's my job title then? You will be a professional dummy. You want me to dress up like a dummy? You think I'm gonna dress up in these outfits and go stand in your window for 8 hours?
100%.
I'll take the job. At that moment is when you come to the realization that a job really means juggling other people's BS. Not only that, you quickly realize what a career really stands for. Creating a reason to expect everyone's recognition. But at the end of the day, who really benefited? The schools, they're charging tens of thousands of dollars a year for a degree.
100%.
Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about a degree. What is a degree? If you think about the most commonly term used when you're talking about a degree, you're talking about a measurement of temperature, or you're talking about a measurement of an angle.
100%.
Now, if you think about it in those terms, do you feel a 1 degree difference in temperature? Nah, you don't feel it. Can you tell a 1 degree difference in an angle? No.
100%.
No, you can't. So, if you think about it in those terms, 1 degree, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, they're all pretty much worthless. Now, we all know that these companies are pretty much getting rich off of your individual efforts. They're getting paid off of your work. They're getting rich off of you. They get all the tax breaks. They get all the benefits. There's not a lot of benefit for you as an individual worker or employee at these companies because they expect your loyalty, but they don't really give you their loyalty.
100%.
When the economy goes down, they're laying you off. If they didn't like something you did wrong, you're getting let go.
100%.
So at the end of the day, all the benefit is on their side. Not only that, let's talk about the tax man. Let's talk about Uncle Sam. Now, you got your first paycheck when you were a kid, and right away you got broken into the fact that you have to pay all these taxes. This tax, federal tax, state tax, FICA, SSI, workers' compensation, all of these taxes just Uncle Sam just stripped your paycheck down. Your paycheck is all the way stripped down to nothing. You're over here naked. Uncle Sam then taxed you with federal, ripped your shirt off. Uncle Sam then taxed you with the state, ripped your pants off. Uncle Sam then came in with FICA and Social Security, t-shirt, underwear. You standing over here like this, naked, out in the cold. For the amount of taxes that you pay, you could have been a stripper. And guess what? They wouldn't have been able to tax your paycheck like that because strippers take home cash. Right about now, you're starting to question, why did I go to college? Because you bought into the American dream. You bought into the fantasy. There's people right now fighting and elbowing after getting to the U.S., clawing and scratching. Little do they know, when they get here, there ain't no real good jobs for them. If they get a real legal job, their paycheck is gonna get stripped all the way down. Just like yours is. The American dream is a fantasy. And the people that know are laughing. So as all these people come into the country from different other countries, they're laughing. Let them come in. They can pay some taxes over here. They got us all caught up in this huge debt trap. They've sold us this dream. Go to college. Debt. Get an education. Debt. Get out of college. Get married. Debt.
100%.
Have children. Debt. Get a car. Debt. Go on vacation. Debt. Get a dog. Debt. It ain't nothing but debt, 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 debt. And you fell for
100%.
You thought you were gonna get a degree in ice cream scooping and sundae making and sprinkling with a minor in marketing and mannequin dressing. And you thought you were gonna be making $150,000 a year off of dressing up mannequins. Now it's Monday morning. You've had some time to think about it. You let your brain clear out. Oh, you gotta go to your job now. Oh, I gotta go to work. I don't really gotta get dressed up. I'm just gonna be standing as a mannequin in the window. I'll get dressed when I get to work. Whatever mannequin dummy clothes they got to put on me, no problem. You run to work. You run down to the bus stop. You catch the bus. You know, you ain't got a lot of money. You're still kind of trying to make it right now. You get off. You're sweating. You get into work. You're ready for your very first day. I'm here. Okay. Go in the back and next to Jonathan, there's a pile of clothes that's laid out, and you can wear that. Put that on, and then come back and talk to me, and then I'll show you how I want you to pose when you go in the window. Okay. You walk back into the dressing room in the stock room, and you're looking around. You see a pile of clothes, but you don't see Jonathan. Well, where's Jonathan? I don't see anybody back there. You go back out, talk to the manager. Excuse me, I didn't see Jonathan in the back when I just went back. I saw a couple of piles of clothes, but I didn't see anybody back there. Oh, silly. Jonathan's the mannequin that's standing there. What? Say hello to Jonathan when you go in the back. This is too much for me. You go in the back. Now she wants you to say hi to this mannequin now. Now you have to treat this mannequin like a real human person. Hello, Jonathan. What will we be wearing today, Jonathan? Do you need some help putting on your necktie, Jonathan? Here, let me help you with your necktie, Jonathan. Let me help you with your hat, Jonathan. All right, now you're dressed up. Time to get to work. It's going to be a long day, but it's okay. I just hope that, my neck and my back is not stiff after I stand in this window for 8 hours today. So you go back, talk to the manager. She gives you your instructions and says, hey, come talk to me after work. I want to talk to you about some of the other benefits that you get working here. Okay. You go and stand in the window. Every couple minutes, you get to move a little bit. People are walking by, staring at you. Little kids are walking by. Mommy, is that a dummy? Is that a real dummy? I don't know, Margaret. That does look like a real dummy. Maybe we'll stop back in sometime. Little kids are walking by the window, snickering at you. Mommy, that's a dummy. Dogs are barking at you. Woo, 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 woo. Dummy, dummy, woo, 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 woo. Never in your life have you felt more humiliated as you stand there in this pose all single day. Dummy. Finally, the day is over. The manager comes back. All right, you can move now. You can come with me. Oh my goodness, my neck is so stiff. My back, my legs, my ankle, my arm, everything's hurting on me. You'll get used to it. You'll be okay in a couple of days. That's what most of our dummies, most of our mannequin models say. Okay, so what do I put on my resume? In case I look for a new job in the future. And what? Well, you can just say you're a professional marketing mannequin. But we have some good benefits that I want to talk about with you. So let's go back into my office and we'll discuss some of the other additional benefits that you could potentially get after you are here and have established some tenure with us. Okay. So we go in the back, we sit down, and she starts telling me about the different incentives they have. Well, we do have a 401k program. However, new employees are not eligible for 401k until their 1 year anniversary. 1 year anniversary? You telling me I gotta stand in the window looking like a dummy for 1 year before you guys can give me any 401k? Yes, that's the company policy. I just want to let you know. Whoa, can you tell me what is 401k? Yes, so 401k is basically like a company-sponsored program to help supplement your retirement. She's telling me all these different things at this time. I'm just fresh out of college. I don't even know what this is. I've heard about 401k, but it's going in 1 ear and it's going out the other. So she starts telling me about how they can match it. We can match you at 5% of the first 5% of your income per year, up to a certain max. You'll never max that out on your dummy salary. Your marketing mannequin wage. Unless you're willing to put in a lot of overtime, you don't have to worry about maxing out that particular benefit. But you can max out the amount that we're willing to contribute to your 401k. Okay. All right, so when do I get that 401k money? Well, we do have a vesting schedule, and the vesting schedule is over the course of 5 years. Each year, you will successfully vest 20% of that money. So let's say, for example, you were to accumulate $1,000 over the course of 5 years. Each year, you would vest $200 per year. You mean y'all got me standing in the window being your marketing dummy for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and you guys only match me $200 a year? Yes, sir. It's not a lot of money, but again, 401k is a supplemental retirement program. You should actually be consulting a financial advisor to find out how to prepare for your retirement. So I go home that day, out of energy, totally exhausted. And on top of that, I got Mannequin back in Mannequin arm. I'm walking down the street like this. I have to turn the corner, and I have to turn my whole body to turn the corner and move. Somebody bumps into me, and I just have to back up just like that. My whole back and neck does not move. It's like my whole spine is fused together now because I'm so stiff and all my muscles are so tense from standing in the window as their marketing mannequin dummy. So now I get home. The very first thing that I want to do is I got to do some homework on 401k and find out what this thing is all about. So I get online. I start finding and searching. Okay. All right, so I invest in this, and the penalties if I withdraw that money earlier, and the government's going to take an additional penalty because I didn't pay tax and pre-tax and after-tax and Roths and IRAs, and my head is spinning around right now trying to understand what this 401k business is all about. But in the end, I figured out 401k is 401,000 reasons for the government to keep your money. Uncle Sam's laughing at you right now because they're a silent partner and they benefit the most. They don't work for anything. They just take.
100%.
You make $1, they get 20 cents. You make another $1, they get another 20 cents. So at the end of the day, this looks like a big Ponzi scheme to me. When you put that with Social Security, this is starting to look like a racket. So now I'm convinced that the government is violating laws. You know, I recently saw in the news where they successfully tried some New York City mobsters under the RICO Act. Racketeering influenced corrupt organization. I look at my paycheck. I look at 401k. I look at all of these things where the government is just extorting my money from me. Oh, this has got to fall under RICO. This got to fall under RICO. So the next day, I head directly to the closest FBI field office. I've got all my evidence that I need. I have my paycheck. I've got some printouts from the 401k from the HR lady and the manager. I have some other documents that I found online. I've got some other printouts of the RICO Act successfully being used to prosecute against New York City mobsters where they were convicted. This is exactly what the government is doing. They're violating USC section 264.30297 of the RICO Act. I'm gonna be the one to blow the whistle. Imagine if the world worked the way that it really was supposed to. Breaking news. The United States federal government is being charged with thousands of crimes under section 264.32797.26 USC. So the next day, I'm running for the bus. I'm not even going to work today because I feel like I'm home. I'm going to the FBI. I'm going to go be a whistleblower against the United States federal government. They're breaking the law. And I got evidence right here to prove it. I show up. I want to make a complaint. What do you want to complain about? The United States government is violating the RICO Act. All right, sir. Here, fill out this paper. Here, take this clipboard with that pen and go ahead and start filling the forms out. After you fill the forms out, we will have a field officer come out and speak with you. Okay. So I take the notepad and the clipboard and I go back and sit in the lobby and start filling it out. Man, this government pen don't work. Man, they gave me a dry pen over here. All this money they extorting out of people and ripping off, and the pens are dry. Come on, y'all. Come on, Uncle Sam. You could do better than that, Uncle Sam. Now I gotta get back up and walk 2 more blocks down there and ask to borrow another pen. Oh, it's gonna take me 15 minutes to get down there and get back, and then I have to fill out this whole stack of forms to file a complaint. I get back to my chair in the lobby. I start filing through forms. Name, address, date of birth, occupation. What's the problem? Where do you live? Where do you go? Where are you at? They want to know everything. What kind of car do you drive? How many family members do you got? Are you a United States born citizen? Are you foreign? Do you contact foreign intelligence agencies? When's the last time you went out of the country? Do you have a passport? Do you have a driver's license? They want to know everything about you. This is insane. I just want to go and file a complaint. So, I'm filling the forms out. 37 forms later, my arms feeling like a noodle. I can't even barely feel my arm. My arm is numb now over here. Filling out government forms over here. I done filled out a 37-page form, and then I bring it back up to the receptionist, and she says, "Oh, thank you. We have an optional questionnaire that you could fill out if you like." Nah, I'm good on the optional. I'm good on the optional questionnaire. No, thank you. Please go back and sit down in the seat. Take this number right. I go back and sit in the seat in the lobby. 30 minutes goes by. An hour goes by. An hour and a half went by. Now I'm pacing. I'm pacing the room back and forth. I done got to get up out of my seat. I'm pacing back and forth. Man, it's been 2 hours already. It's been 2 hours. Maybe they forgot about me. Maybe I need to go back up to the front. Nah, I ain't gonna go back up to the front. I'm gonna just wait. I go back to my seat and sit down. 3 hours goes by. Oh, I'm getting tired. You know what? I'm gonna just take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap, right? You know, whatever. They could wake me up. Oh. Yes? Oh. You're Agent Smith. Agent Smith from the Matrix? Excuse me. Agent Smith. Okay. Yeah, Agent Smith. What? Hold on 1 second. It's 4:30 p.m. I got here at 8:30. I'll be here for 8 hours waiting around for y'all. Okay, you guys are backed up. Okay, I understand. Okay, you guys are understaffed. I understand. Yes, I do want to get to my complaint. Did you read through my complaint, Agent Smith? Okay. Well, what do you think? Do you think that, my concerns are valid? Do you... What do you mean? No. What do you mean, no? Well, sir, the United States government cannot prosecute against itself. What? Yeah, we have total immunity against all claims and all torts and violations. Huh? Torts? I'm hungry right now. What do you mean torts? Y'all got some potato tots? You mean potato tots? No, torts. I don't have time to explain this to you, sir. Long story short, we're gonna have to deny your claim, and you know, you're more than free to go. If you'd like a cup of coffee on the way out, you know, there's coffee and there's cream and sugar. Go ahead and help yourself to, you know, a cup of coffee, and you can drink that on the way home. So you mean I just came down here and sat here for 8 hours and waited around and nobody's even gonna listen to me? Well, sir, we did listen to your complaint, but according to section 106.24b USC Code 947, you don't really have a valid claim, and the United States government is fully exempt from any and all torts and all injuries. What? Sir, in layman's terms, we're not going to be able to process your claim. I'm sorry. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee and get up out of here. I get up, go grab me a little coffee, cause I'm tired. They done interrupted my nap while I was waiting for them for the entire day. So not only did I miss work and miss the money that I was gonna make at work, now all of a sudden I don't have a valid claim. They're not gonna prosecute them under the RICO Act. I for sure knew that this was a slam dunk case, in and out, and I was going to be made famous by the notoriety that I received as a whistleblower. I was going to be blowing that whistle so hard out here on that. But I guess it just wasn't in the cards for me. I get back home and I realize I gotta go back to my job tomorrow. Go to sleep. I wake up the next morning, the alarm's going off. Beep, 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 beep. I'm over here half asleep. I try to hit the alarm. Beep, 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 and turn it off. Beep, beep, knocked it on the floor. It keeps getting, I gotta get up. I don't want to go to this dummy job. I get up. I don't even care. No shower, not brushing my teeth, nothing. I don't even care if this dummy job fires me. Get up, run to the bus stop, jump on the bus, get off the bus a couple minutes later, walk in the door. Hi, reporting for duty, I'm here. Go in the back and get on your dummy uniform. I mean, your mannequin uniform. It's next to Jonathan, just like yesterday. As I'm standing in the window as a mannequin for the whole 8 hours, like this, and more kids are walking by. Mommy, is that a dummy? Dogs are walking by with the owner. Woo, woo, woo. Dummy, dummy, dummy. I'm thinking in my mind, I went into the wrong career. I really thought that my degree in ice cream scooping and ice cream making and Sundae sprinkling was gonna pay off. I really thought that my degree in retail marketing, mannequin, and dummy dressing was gonna pay off for me. But in the end, I was the dummy. And as I was sitting in the window, watching everybody walk by, scoot along, kid. What you looking at? I realized Why did I go to college? Because the way that they were stripping my paycheck down, I might as well became a stripper.
100%.
That's gonna wrap it up for today's Funtendo comedy special, where there ain't no pretendo when it comes to Funtendo. Why did I go to college? Why did I take this job?